Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be reviewing two new makeup products that I got in Primark yesterday, day before yesterday, doesn't matter. They're pretty new to Primark, I'm pretty sure, because I haven't seen them before. So I was just like browsing around the makeup section, as I do every time I go, and I discovered that they have a strobing kit. They also had a cream one, but I got the powder one because you guys know that I don't really get on that well with cream highlighters. And they had a contour and glow kit. Oh my god, I nearly dropped it on the floor. So yeah, they were really reasonably priced, and obviously I wanted to test them for you guys because I swatched the testers and I thought, I need to do a video on this. It feels so weird filming because I literally haven't filmed in ages. Also, if you're wondering if my voice sounds a little bit different, I've got a bit of a cold, and if you were also wondering why I missed 2 uploads last week, I've explained a lot on Twitter, but basically I was in uni on Monday, I had 2 events on Tuesday, Wednesday I went down to London, Thursday I went down to Exeter, and I didn't get back till Saturday, so I literally had no time to film, so that is why I've been gone for a couple of days, but I'm finally back and I'm getting back into the swing of filming videos. So yeah, if you want to see my review on the contour palette and the highlighter palette, then just keep watching. So they both cost £4, nope that's a lie. The strobing kit cost £4 and the contour and glow kit cost £3.50, which is obviously an absolute bargain. So with the strobing kit, it says highlighting powder palette, free strobing brush included, and then this one says bronzer to sculpt and shimmer to highlight. The packaging for this contour kit is just literally matte black, and then you press this little button thing to open it, which I think is pretty cool. And then on the inside it just looks like this. It's got a mirror, which is really handy, and then it's got the highlighter and the bronzer. And I was really drawn to this in the shop because I thought the bronzer looked quite pale and not too orangey, so I thought that it might be perfect for me. It kind of reminds me of like the Charlotte Tilbury one. It's like the exact same shape and stuff. So I'm just going to put this on my face using my Morphe M557 brush. Okay, that's pretty nice. It is like pretty pale and it's blending out really nicely. I feel like when you put it on, it kind of, and then blend it out, it kind of loses a bit of pigment, which is quite good actually, because most of the time when you put these type of things on, they just end up looking really muddy. For my forehead, I'm just gonna switch brushes. I'm gonna use my Spectrum C04 brush, which is the prettiest brush ever, just because I find that that's easier to do my forehead. One thing that I'm noticing is it's quite dry. I don't really know if that makes sense, but I don't know, it's not very glowy, like it's very kind of matte, and the powder is, I don't know, it seems kind of drying. I'm just adding quite a bit to my forehead because I want to look bronzed. So I put quite a lot on just because I wanted to see, like, I don't know, how it works, and yeah, I quite like that. I think that is pretty good. It looks a little bit muddy when you put a bit too much on, but then I am so pale, so pretty much any bronzer or contour powder looks muddy on me when I put too much on, so that's nothing new. But yeah, I quite like it. I think it's alright. I feel like I did put a bit too much on, so if that offends you, I'm really sorry, but I was just trying to give it a full run. Went a bit overboard, but that's okay because I am no professional. So I'm now just going to test on one of my cheeks the highlighter from this palette. And when I swatched this in the shop, it is so pigmented. Can you see that on my hand? Yeah, I think you can see that on my hand, so I'm excited for this one. I'm just going to dip my brush in that a little bit. Oh, yes. I literally put the tiniest bit on my brush, and that is the result I got. That is amazing. That is so pretty. It's such like a nice kind of standard, don't really know how to describe it, like pale champagne-y gold sort of colour, and I love that. Okay, that's probably enough. I know that this contour looks so muddy, but I'm sorry. Overall, I absolutely love this palette. That's all I really needed to test, really. Love it. £3.50. Can't really go wrong. I would recommend that for £3.50. So, moving on to the strobing kit. So this one has also got matte black packaging, and then you open this one up. It also has a mirror, and then it's got 3 different shades. I think this one is probably the only one that's going to work for me because the others are more kind of golden. But I'll just swatch them for you now. Again, these are super like soft and kind of almost crumbly because they're so pigmented. So I feel like there's a more kind of subtle one, which is this colour here. This one is more subtle. Then the palest one is super blinding, and then the other one is kind of like a more golden one, which obviously would suit deeper skin tones. So when I swatch them on my hand, there is quite a bit of fallout from them, and this one is definitely going to be too dark for me. This one, I'm going to give a go, the kind of natural one, but yeah, I would just say be very careful with your brush because they're quite crumbly, so I don't know if you can see that all like flying around. That's probably a bit of a weird demonstration, but yeah, they're quite kind of like powdery, so be careful. And yeah, I don't know if you can see on the palette, there's a load of like loose powder. But I'm going to try this one here first, which is the kind of natural colour. Okay, that one didn't really do much. That one's definitely more if you like a kind of natural glow. You can see it a bit, but it's just very natural compared to this one. So I think I'm just gonna go straight in with like the palest shade. Oh my god, like, do you see how much product comes out? That's one downside. I feel like these would not travel very well. I think they would shatter very easily because they're so powdery. Oh mama. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. This one from the kind of like contour kit is definitely more golden, whereas this one is more of like a whitey sort of champagne colour that is so pretty. I'm just going to add a bit of that one to my other cheek. There's quite a lot of powder like flying around. I'm just going to put some down my nose. I feel like they wouldn't last very long. I've had this problem with Primark highlighters before because they are very kind of like powdery, and I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. They just don't like stick to your skin very well. But I'm definitely going to wear this for filming because that is insane. So I would say that I definitely prefer the contour kit to the strobing kit. I think this highlighter could be pretty if you have deeper skin. This one worked really well for me. This one didn't really show up that well on me, but if you do like a more natural highlight, then this one is a lot less powdery than the others. It's more kind of like well held together. There is quite a lot of fallout from them, but I do really like the pigmentation. I also love the fact that it has a mirror. So yeah. Overall, I would say for the price, these are pretty decent, and if you like a kind of like intense highlight, then I would give them a go. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below if you have tried these highlighter kits or like, you know, palettes or whatever from Primark and what you thought of them. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, and if you are new, then I upload on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, normally when I'm not like, you know, away. So that's my normal schedule, which I'm going to try and stick to. And I would love it if you would subscribe if you are new, because we are so close to 300,000. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!